but Mighty Mouse will save the day. Saturday morning cartoon, Batman and Robin never lose. With little Tom Thumb, the inch high private eye, and I always watch the coyote die. Isn't it a weller when Popeye the Sailor punches Brutus right on the nose? Ow, Olive Oyl is screaming, but she's only dreaming, loving two men at one time. Isn't it ironic everyone has bionic? Two limbs, two swords, two fly in the sky, and the one-eyed monster is really a prankster, playing with the minds of the young. Saturday morning cartoon, road running on the loose, with Speedy Gonzales and Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and the smelly skunk Pepe Le Pew. It's like a fantasy. Can we face reality? Must we make life a mockery and turn the truth upside down? Saturday morning cartoon, road running on the loose, Speedy Gonzales and Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and the smelly skunk Pepe Le Pew. Saturday morning
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. Continuing our month for Christmas, the winner of our poll was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We have some people already in the chat. Good morning, Sci-Fi Mombi. Welcome to the show. And Cody Guy, welcome. If you want to watch along or join the panel, both links are in the pinned comment. Let's get this started. And Mikey, good morning. Welcome to the show. We are just starting Rudolph. Hitting play now. That might be a bit high. Sam the Snowman. Yeah, back in the good old days, they'd fatten up Santa. Nowadays, they'd put him on the Atkins diet.
Hey.
The heck? Come on, StreamYards.
Hey, how you doing, Jordan?
Not too bad. For some reason, StreamYards was not willing to add you in.
Interesting. Well, maybe that's why I'm switching to Restream after this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works a little bit better there. You still have kind of like the connection problem, but not as bad as StreamYard. I think ever since I got Restream, I've only been kicked out once by Restream for some whatever reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's good. This is a great one. Came out right around when I was born, around 1965,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
I
and
believe
it,
60.
it
Yeah, Christmas season of 64.
of 64, right? So a year before I was born, right? Yeah. Well, I was close. Anyway, my parents made this a traditional Christmas cartoon for myself and for my brother and for my sisters afterward. We watched it every year, along with Charlie Brown Christmas, Little Drummer Boy, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, you know, all of those different ones.
Yeah. Yeah, this one and Frosty were the big ones. Growing up, we had
Yes,
those
they
two
were.
on VHS.
Yes, they were. And the guy that, um, oh shoot, I forget his name. The guy that voiced Frosty, um, Vernon, I think it was something like that. Anyway, um, he God bless you, hon. Anyway, yeah, he passed away quite suddenly after a while, and it was hard to do like other Frosty specials without his voice. So you know, yeah, and this has that snow monster, doesn't it?
Eh? Well, for that one flaw, he'd be a perfect reindeer. Now he'll face a life of being mistaken for a drunk.
Or somebody who sleeps around with other people.
Yeah.
We
And
call it
good
the
morning, Gorilla.
yeah. Good morning, gorilla. We call it the red light reindeer because of the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the first to get drunk and get laid. I just hope I didn't bring down the cartoon content here just a little. Sorry about that. Uh, yeah, no, it's a great cartoon, and I wish a lot more kids were like raised on these kind of like traditional Christmas classics. That's what I call them. I mean, we have them all
Yeah.
downloaded on. They come from YouTube. There's a bunch of people that like download it um, from these from other people that have like collected them over the years. Some of the most original, like when they were originally, without all the extras. Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. Has
yeah, I still
has
need to get
Gorilla
most of
ever
these on
seen
DVD myself.
it?
I don't know. Good morning,
Yeah.
LDG. Welcome to the show. You're maybe
Has
two
has
musical numbers
Gorilla
in.
ever seen it?
I'm not sure about that
Yeah.
one.
LGG says tunes. Yeah. Yeah, if I recall correctly, the two of the biggest songs that came from this special was of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, sung by Burl Ives.
Yeah.
Had Silver and Gold. That was the other one. Songs.
Yeah. I don't know. All the songs are
I miss Burl
pretty
Ives.
iconic.
Yeah, he was a good singer back. Oh yeah, Misfits. Yeah, Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've got some good music. Yeah, they got some good songs there. You know, and Hermie, the elf, who says he's a misfit. Rudolph, who thinks he's a misfit. And then you got the Island of Misfit Toys. And Yukon Cornelius. And the Abominable Snowmeister, or whatever he was.
Yeah. If that's all, you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah, and the coach, who's one of the main reindeers, I guess, says, no more reindeer games for Rudolph. One of the things I thought was interesting was that he actually had a girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. That little dove that he liked. What was her name again? I forgot that one. But anyway.
I can't remember offhand.
Yeah. And it's funny because Hermie the elf wanted to be a dentist.
Yep.
That made me afraid of dentists for years. Damn you, cartoon. Just made me dread him. Oh man, just terrible. Can't you think of something else
He
you
has
wanted
the
to be?
right
Like
attitude.
well, yeah.
He
But I mean, couldn't he
definitely
be
has
like
the right attitude. Quit before they fire you.
quit before they fire you? Exactly. He got out. Yeah. Well, he could have been. He could have been an airline pilot or some shit. You know. Hey, how you doing, Santa? I'm flying an airplane. You're flying the sleigh. Yeah. He could have had any other career. Jeez. I guess elves didn't have much of a job background back then. They didn't have references. They couldn't really just, leave the North Pole and go somewhere. You know, could have been a guide. I think that would be funny.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if he doesn't like toys, he can always be the janitor.
Yeah,
But no, he has his heart set on dentistry.
that's right. He could actually get a job in the reindeer stall. Clean up after them. Good luck with that. You know what they dump. Oh,
Yeah.
ugh, woo, scary. Oh, how old did you say you are, Germ? Honestly, because I just turned 58 this year. I mean,
Yeah.
I just remember growing up till I was about, oh, I don't know, 14, 15 before I stopped watching these cartoons. I'd still watch them occasionally, just to get a feel of Christmas, real the real deal. I mean, back then, this is when Christmas specials were actually creatively created.
Yeah.
They used the best art work they had back then, design, all of that stuff.
Yeah, it's rather creative way to cut costs.
Oh, for sure. So, Germ, are you about the same age as me? Or
No.
how did you learn about these? Yeah.
Oh, they
How'd you learn
when
about
we
the
had a few
specials?
of them on VHS when I was growing up, and even back in the 80s and 90s, they played these on television all the time.
Oh yeah, that goes way back, VHS. Oh my god! First time our boy came on VHS. Oh my god, we played that thing out like every year. That that tape was worn out.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can do some settings here. Who else is in the chat? Oh, okay. LDG said, "Hey guys." Okay, so he's watching from the underground.
Yeah.
All right, let me check my settings. Oh, that's why. Silver and gold decorations on every Christmas tree.
Wow, your PC crashed, LDG?
Okay, LTG. Yeah.
Oh, you're preparing for an upgrade.
Oh,
Good luck with
wow.
that, LDG.
Okay. Yeah, good luck with that for sure. Yeah, unfortunately for us, we're not seeing any change from satellite very soon. Unless they would tear down this whole building.
Yeah. Coach Comet.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can adjust myself a little bit.
Suck up.
Yeah. What's that term?
Comet sucking up to his boss by putting his kid first.
Right. Yeah, it's always funny to point out to people that if you didn't have Rudolph with his red nose later, they would have canceled Christmas because supposedly Santa Claus said, "Well, I can't fly through this thing." It said it was one of the worst blizzard storms ever, and I was like, "Well, I guess I could believe that, maybe." But then what you do is you tie lanterns to your other reindeer on their what do they call it? Their what the horses wear, those reins,
Yeah.
you tie little lanterns to those reins, and then you could guide yourself through a blizzard. Oh, Gorilla's trying to get his daughter Hadley to watch. Hadley, it's a good film. It's a good special, honey. You'll enjoy it. You really will. Just don't be afraid of the big ice monster or snow monster, whatever it is. The abominable. That's what they call him.
Yeah. The Bumble.
Don't be afraid of the abominable. He won't hurt you. He's harmless. I'll be right back.
To be fair, that nose is
Right.
not stealthy. Rudolph's nose may come in handy now, but when Santa gets a nice radar dish, he won't be so lucky. Looks like Mikey crashed. Well, maybe not supper, but he's sure out of a job pulling the sleigh. Unless he can find a good plastic surgeon to take care of that nose of his. But I don't think Christmas Town has too many guys who can do a nose job. He may have to go over to Hanukkah Town. Welcome back, Mikey.
Oh, thank you very much, Germ. Okay, so StreamYard was being, as always, being mean to me. So I decided to use a couple extra seconds there to check out the cast. And Burlives, of course, was Sam the Snowman and the narrator. And it looks like only two of the original cast are still alive. The one that voiced Rudolph, which was Billy Mae Richards, was a lady. Wow. Paul Souls, he died. He did Hermie the Misfit elf. Larry D. Mann was Yukon Cornelius. He's gone. Stan Francis, he was King Moonracer of the Island of Misfit Toys, the king. And he's still breathing.
Oh.
Then there's Janice Ornstein. She played Clarice. That was the doe, which was Rudolph's girlfriend. Paul Kigman did the voice of Coach Comet. And it looks like Alfie Scott. He was the Charlie in the box, and he's still breathing. So there's only like 3 people left of the original cast.
Yeah. Well, 60 years.
59 years. It will be 60, yeah. The 60th anniversary is next year. Well, that's weird. Wow. It's already been 60 years? Shit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm old, man. Crap. It's a year older than I am. Weird. Oh yeah, I'm getting old. In
Yeah, that's
case you were
never
wondering, I
fun.
found this new avatar germ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that looks like our 3-year-old Deja Vu walking in the snow. That's basically
Is that something
our youngest cat. Yeah,
you found online, or is that an actual picture of your cat?
it's an actual picture. Well, it's an actual picture of a black cat with the white underneath that are that she gathered over the years. So this is one of them. This is a brand new one that
Huh.
I found in her collection. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know. The only prospector in the north. Not gonna be a lot of silver and gold up there. Well, pretty. Both silver and gold are both very useful metals. Welcome back, Mikey.
Thank you.
Is that a Trump? He's the greatest prospector. Well, when you're the only prospector in the north, you're the greatest.
yeah, his name in it is Yukon Cornelius. He is looking for gold up there in the great white Arctic North. And I love how he like when he hits like the rocks and he licks his pickaxe and he goes nothing.
Yep.
I don't want to give away too much of it. He'll find his reward eventually. yeah, gorilla, right. So Rudolph will be supper. Okay. Not that red nose, he won't. That's the only thing that saved his life. Most people try to figure it out. It's like, how did Rudolph live again? Oh yeah, his nose. Yeah, this is a great cartoon. It really is.
Yeah.
Hey, Germ, did you know I checked Netflix? They did a newer version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in 1998.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was because it sucked.
Probably computer generated.
It was. I remember hearing rumors about it, and I heard from one of my friends whose kids watched it, said it sucked. They wanted the original one. I said, well, there you go. That's what you do. You raise the kids on the original, video craft, which is the one that made this one, and then Filmation. And the clay one with little drummer boys, still a classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and PvP would be glad to know that Gene Autry sang the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Yeah.
Reindeer song.
He'll take what he can get. Silver, gold, platinum, uranium.
Titanium.
Yeah. If he can sell it, he'll take it.
Well, I guess back then Yukon Cornelius was really more worried about gold, but he could have sold off some silver too. But I guess silver
Yeah.
back then was, yeah. I guess silver back
Pretty
then wasn't
valuable as
quite
well.
as prominent. I guess gold was more valuable. Yeah,
Yes. But
yeah. I thought gold
still
was
worth
more valuable
mining.
then.
The
Oh
Yukon
sure,
isn't picky. Anything he can mine,
that's right.
he'll prospect, he'll claim, and he'll sell.
Yes, he will. Well, he was the only one up there.
Yeah.
brave enough to brave enough to go all that way north. Near the North Pole. We're talking about, but yeah, yeah. You know what I think is what I think is cool is that Norway.
Gee, you think he could just change his name?
Right?
I'm not seeing a lot of obvious flaws on these toys. Hopefully Mikey will make it back. That's a lot of bad product those elves put out.
Thank you, Germ. Now you know why I hate StreamYard.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was going to ask you a question. If I
Yeah.
sang one line from Silver and Gold, would I get your copyright strike or should I not?
Go ahead. We'll see how much actually come through.
Okay, let's see. Silver and gold, silver and gold. All that I have to see. Silver and gold decorations on every Christmas tree.
I actually got most of that.
Gorilla says, they got it from China. Okay. Then I blame the Chinese. Thanks, Gorilla. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah. Even Saint Nick is moving labor to China. Their
Yeah, I
cheap
noticed
slave
that.
labor is cheaper than his elf slave labor.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, Gorilla was talking about the defective toys on the island of Misfit Toys. They're all made from China. Well, that's not their fault, Gorilla. And the elves were free, yes.
Yeah. But apparently free can't compete with Chinese free. You'd think slave labor, one group of slave labor would be equal to the other group of slave labor, but apparently not.
Well, don't forget Mexico. He could have conscripted down to kids down there. And they make great stuff down there in Mexico.
Oh no,
I'm
he'd have
sure.
to compete with the cartels for labor.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm pretty sure that St. Nick's probably got a whole network. Hey, guess what? You get chocolate if you make a toy for me. Or a full stocking on Christmas Day. Gives me goosebumps. Yeah, he's got a Santa Claus has a worldwide enterprise.
Yep.
I'm sure he's got every child from every nation known to man on Earth probably working for him on the side. Tell your young daughter, Gorilla Harley, to think about that the next time she gets a nice toy. That's for the kids. Child labor. He can skirt the issues. And think about the working conditions. You know how cold it is up there? I'm sure they're in parkas and sweaters and not like not those weather conditions.
Well, Bumble's gonna eat his girlfriend. Your big plan was to poke him in the butt. A little late for that. He's looking up recipes for reindeer meat.
Meep meep. Here I am again. Here I am again on StreamYard. Ooh. Gotta go with a good smoke, yes.
Yeah, that's probably best.
So where are they at now, Germ?
He just dropped a rock on the Bumble's head.
And guess what he finds when he chops on that thing?
Yep.
He found his fortune. Yeah, I heard
Poor
about your
toothless
chili,
Bumble.
Gorilla. Yeah, Hermie removed all his teeth, so now he has to gum it. Oh, he came in handy after all. Oh, the kid just teabagged himself. Okay. Yeah, I heard about your chili. Oh, and by the way, I saw your and favorited. I liked your Garf Nick's introduction, The Keys to the Kingdom. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, Gorilla. Oh, this chili's even better than it was last night. Oh, good chili, okay. Me, it's all about the beef in the chili. Not so much
Yeah.
the beans. It's more about the beef. And, like onions and, other things you can throw in there. Oh, just did one last night. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna add them to my playlist. Themes and stuff. Yeah. Oh, brothers, don't forget about Jill's stream tonight. She's celebrating her birthday. Just that she told me just after 12 a.m. Sunday morning, ish. We probably should get there early and hope that her kids are asleep. And then there's a brand new Drip Nerdy at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight too. So that's coming
Yep.
up.
Yeah, the Bumble gets a job.
Yay!
He
He
is
puts
just
the
trouncing
star on the
around the whole
tree.
time, going to interviews.
I'm a Rumble. Yeah. Hey, guess what? If you need me as a bodyguard for one of your celebrity stars, I'm game.
I think Santa just doesn't have the heart to tell Mrs. Claus that he hates her cooking.
Well, yeah, he's being very kind about it. But then, she's a little, sneaky too and saying, now that's my Santa. Patting his belly and whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, I know it's almost over. Um, so yeah, usually my review for these type of cartoons back then is definitely an A
Yeah.
because they're timeless. They have a message, never to bully people. That they always do have something special to give, and everyone is important, and you shouldn't overlook them. And they become very valuable, not only to uh, themselves but to the rest of the community. So yeah, a lot of good life lessons.
It's a good sentiment.
Yeah, I never get tired of these movies. Specials. I love them. And anybody that makes remakes like that, it's blasphemy to me.
He put on a good amount of weight in just 24 hours.
So, what do you think about seeing it again yourself, Germ?
Oh, I watch this pretty much every year.
That's awesome. Well, Kung Pao Kitty is very fattening. You're hilarious. Yeah, we try to watch them. Like I said, they're available on YouTube also. So we try to watch them every year as we can. They're on my Christmas playlist every year. So, and yeah, and like I said, I always give them A's because the originals are only the best ones, and any other remake made after that is pretty much blasphemy.
Yeah. The Rankin and Bass are pretty much the highlight of Christmas specials.
And Filmation, yeah,
But
they really are.
yeah,
Yeah.
I put them up a little bit above even stuff like Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, of course. But I've heard that a Charlie Brown Christmas is like the best of all the uh, Peanut specials. And
Uh, yeah, I'd say I'd put it above the other ones.
oh yeah, for sure. You said something about the Jack in the Box on the island. Epstein himself. Oh man, Theo Epstein.
Well,
Is that the one he's talking about?
uh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, he is a very depressed Charlie in the box.
Yes, he was. But if you saw the actor that did his voice, hey, you would think, yeah, he was perfect for the voice. Yes, he was. Like I said, he's still one of the only three that are left, as far as I know, that's still left alive from the original cast. Well, of course, he's very now. You know, but that's the other thing that surprised me too. Was that Rudolph was voiced by a woman? I thought,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's a woman. And the woman that does Bart, from Simpsons. So I guess I can say.
And that's the end of that.
Ah,
A Christmas classic.
a true Christmas classic.
Yeah.
And you've been so nice to me today, Germ. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Do you have any stream you want to shout out before we go?
Yeah, absolutely. Before I drop out again, yeah, don't forget we're having our New Year's Eve live stream, which will be on Restream at 11 p.m. Eastern on Sunday night, December 31st. And we'll bring in all four time zones, including Hawaii, and we'll even mention the UK and the rest of the world. So come on by. Jay Aldridge and I are going to be hosting. Anybody else is allowed to come on board and give their Happy New Year wherever they are. And then next year, I'm going to be doing, hopefully with Jay and with some other volunteer, we're going to be doing A-Team television series reviews. Every Wednesday, we haven't got the set time yet,
Nope.
but we'll figure that out.
Okay. So you're looking at what, like 15, 30 minute?
And they're going to be 3 episodes every day of the week, or 1 day each week. And then, yeah, go from there. So.
Sounds good. And Girl wants to remind me we're doing the
tonight.
Strange Days tonight. I believe that's at 4 Pacific,
that's
7 Central.
Strange Days, yeah.
Yeah. So him and I will be doing a review for that movie, 1995 Strange Days. And here, Cody guy, thanks for stopping by. I don't believe he makes content. Let's see. LDG. Visit LDG in the Underground. Always a good time. Offline. Could be a little more open than you are on stream because YouTube isn't watching over your shoulder. And Sci-Fi Mombi. Mombi does a lot of streams of her own, reviews, and a few other stuff. I believe it's her kids help co-host the shows. I'm not quite sure if she's on a regular schedule or not, but check out her channel. And hey, Captain Trek, thanks for stopping by. Hope your arm's healing up. But we'll have the poll for next week. We'll go live tomorrow, and we'll have shorts, intros, and hopefully an open panel next Thursday. So have a good night, everybody. Take care.